How does one man's vision transform an entire nation's future? Join us in a journey to explore the inspiring life and legacy of Ratan Tata, the visionary industrialist who shaped India's future and redefined what it meant to be a leader. From his bold business decisions to his philanthropic endeavors, let's uncover the secrets to his success and the lessons we can all learn from his remarkable story. Are you ready to be inspired by one of the greatest visionaries of our time? Then, don't miss a single part of this video on Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata was born in Mumbai during the British Raj on the 28th of December 1937 to Naval and Suni Tata. His parents belonged to one of the wealthiest business families in India, the Tata Group. The Tata family played a huge role in the industrial development of India post-independence. Tata spent most of his childhood in India under the care of his maternal grandmother after his parents' divorce. He studied at the Campion School, Mumbai, till 8th grade. He then studied at the Cathedral and John Connon School in Mumbai, the Bishop Cotton School in Shimla, before moving to the United States for higher education. He graduated high school from Riverdale Country School in New York City. He went further to earn a management degree from Harvard University after studying architecture and structural engineering at Cornell University. Despite becoming the future chairman of Tata Group, he began his career with blue-collar workers in the Tata Steel Division. In 1971, he was named director in charge of the National Radio and Electronics Company Limited, or NELCO, when it was in desperate need of a resurrection, and he turned it around. He took over the leadership of Tata Group in 1990, ushering in a slew of reforms to modernize the group's business operations in order to compete successfully in the new era. During his tenure, he merged all Tata firms, purchased other companies such as Tetley and Jaguar Land Rover, and floated Tata Motors on the New York Stock Exchange, earning the company international acclaim. Under his leadership, India acquired its first indigenously built automobile, the Indica, as well as its first tiny car, the Nano. As to the world's most economic automobile, the Nano was designed specifically for nuclear families. He may come from a business dynasty, but by taking Tata's sons truly global, he made a lasting impression and gave even more back to India in the process. Back in 1955, teachers at Ratan Tata's Riverdale Country School wrote in his yearbook, "Ratan's charming and unassuming character is sure to bring him success. We're sure that if he continues to develop his charm and intelligence to the full, he will have a happy and useful life." From this, you can see that Tata made quite an impression as a teenager, but surely even his teachers could not have imagined the enormous impact he would have on his home continent. The welcoming of Air India back into the Tata fold certainly rounded and strengthened its transport portfolio. However, the return of the airline has deep significance for the Tata Sons Chairman Emeritus as a way of honoring his forefathers, as it was founded by his uncle and mentor Jehangir Ratanji Dahabhoy Tata in 1932 as Tata Airlines. Indeed, the first plane flown by the airline was piloted by JRD himself, a passion which is shared by Tata, who would regularly fly himself to meetings. After World War II, the airline became a public limited company, but since buying it for 180 billion Indian rupees or $2.4 billion US, the fleet is back under the Tata name and plans to revive its fortunes after it was hit by devastating losses due to the COVID-19 pandemic being in motion. Air India, under the leadership of Mr. JRD Tata, had at one time gained the reputation of being one of the most prestigious airlines in the world. Taking over and transforming companies has been a hallmark of Tata's business career and something that, under his guidance, helped markedly increase the fortunes of the Tata Group. Jamsetji Tata began the family business in 1868 when he started a trading company. He then opened a textile mill and broke with the norm, offering workers pensions and paid accident compensation. The Tata Group now operates in more than 100 countries across 6 continents and has companies in every area of society, including energy, automotive, engineering, and information technology. In 2020 to 2021, the revenue of Tata companies was $103 billion, with what was more than 800,000 employees. The 29 publicly listed Tata enterprises have a combined market capitalization of $242 billion. Despite growing up in a luxurious home and with qualifications including a degree in architecture and structural engineering from Cornell University and the Harvard Advanced Management program to his name, Tata began his career on the shop floor of Telco in 1962, and then Tata Steel, where he shoveled limestone and was a team member in the blast furnaces. When he became chairman of Tata Industries in 1981 and heir apparent to JRD, he became the head of the holding company of the Tata Group from 1991 until his retirement in 2012. During his tenure, the group's revenues grew, totaling more than $100 billion in 2011 to 2012. A visionary, under his guidance, the company became known for its reverse colonialism as it bought tea firm Tetley for $407 million in 2000, the Anglo-Dutch Chorus Group for $12 billion in 2007, and Jaguar Land Rover for $2.3 billion in 2008. The company also bought up hotels, chemical companies, and communication networks and energy providers around the world. Single life? Let's see. When a career has been forged within a family business, the pressure to produce an heir to hand the reins over to is often great. But Tata resisted the need to conform and remained a bachelor. Many have speculated on why he's single, often blaming his parents' broken marriage. But he has revealed that a wedding was once in the cards. After college, I landed a job at an architecture firm in LA, where I worked for 2 years. He wrote in a post for Facebook page, Humans of Bombay, I fell in love and almost got married, but at the same time, I had made the decision to move back to India, at least temporarily, since I had been away from my grandmother who wasn't keeping too well for almost 7 years. So I came back to visit her and thought that a person I wanted to marry would come to India with me. But because of the 1962 Sino-Indian War, her parents weren't okay with her making the move anymore, and the relationship fell apart. While it may seem strange for a young man to choose his grandmother over a love match, the debt of gratitude Tata has for his grandmother is deep. Following the divorce of his parents when he was 10, Navajbai took him in and formally adopted him. She went on to raise him and his half-brother Noel, although the repercussions of his parents' divorce caused him pain and heartache. The lessons it taught him have become part of his ethos. Soon after my mother remarried, the boys at school started saying all kinds of things about us constantly and aggressively. But our grandmother taught us to retain dignity at all costs, a value that stayed with me until today. It involved walking away from these situations, which otherwise we would have fought back against. However, there have been occasions where Tata has stood his ground and fought. When he stepped down from running the company aged 75 in 2012, as dictated by the constitution of the firm, a new chair was needed. Cyrus Mistry was chosen because his father Palonji Mistry was a fellow dynast with an 18.5% stake in the Tata business, related by marriage to the Tata family because Cyrus's sister Alu married Tata's half-brother Noel. It seemed a perfect fit. However, the century-old links between the two families soured when Cyrus was dismissed in 2016, claiming he was wrongfully sacked. He went on to criticize both the structure of the company and Tata himself, and the case ended up in the Supreme Court, where the judge ruled in Tata's favor. Pleased with the judgment, Tata said he was vindicated following relentless attacks on my integrity and the ethical conduct of the group. This commitment to improving the lives and prospects of others is at the core of the Tata industry, and Tata has been praised for his revolutionary approach to helping, spending time and money studying issues and problems to come up with innovative solutions that are sustainable. Often described as shy and a loner, Tata surprised many when he opened his own Instagram account in 2019. From a flick through Tata's grid, we can see that the essence of what remains important to him in his 8th decade is the legacy of his family and the impact of the charity work he has devoted his life to. Thank you for watching till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this. See you in the next one.